Hi everybody, happy Monday afternoon. I'm recording this from home. It's February 18th, 2019. Just a warning, I have some extra animal friends at my house right now. I'm trying to keep them calm, but if they get out of hand, I'll pause the recording. I wanted to let you all know that I've spent a good part of the day reading through your community building reflections on Blackboard, and I have to say that you all amaze me. I have about 4 left to read, and I'll work on reading those either this evening or in the morning. But reading through the experiences you all have had already with building community and with creating a feeling of safety and sharing vulnerability and establishing purpose are incredible. I appreciate that you all are digging deep with your reflections and really analyzing your past experiences, as well as thinking about and articulating how you can apply COIL's principles in any future leadership positions that you hold. So thank you for your work. I also appreciate the fact that you're all engaging in this important aspect of conversation that happens in an online class. As you all know, with online instruction, that discussion that happens in our discussion boards and in other venues online is really important to building community, since we don't have the opportunity to see each other face to face. Y'all are also doing a great job with the Google Sites. I love seeing what you're doing with them. So I wanted to just take us back to the syllabus and the calendar to give you a heads up on things that are coming. So this week, what I want you to be doing is reading, that's not true. This week, you should have already begun reading through people's community building reflections and engaged in some discussion. Please continue to do so. Also, by February 18th, which is today, I may have told you it was February 19th, but I lied. By February 18th, you should have written a reflection on your personal leadership style and vision as described in the syllabus and under course components, and you'll post that to your Google site and then provide a link on the appropriate discussion board. So that discussion board is right, it's coming. It's working. It's right here. My computer's running really slow today, you guys. Right here, your personal leadership style, reflection, and vision. It looks like some of you have already posted. And then by February 25th, you'll read through your classmates' posts and engage in some discussion. If you haven't found your personal leadership style yet, if you click back on course content, and scroll down in this folder right here that says Personal Leadership Styles, here's the link that you need to use to go take a personality and leadership quiz. And then you'll begin working on your legislation and advocacy project. So I described that in the syllabus on page 2. What I've asked you to do is, based upon the learning that you guys have been engaging in and using resources from class, reading the wrong one. Here's your legislation advocacy project. Here's what I want you to do. Choose one topic that's currently being addressed in our Texas legislature that is going to have direct or indirect impact on the environment in which you work. Many of you are teachers, and so I want you to look for bills that have been filed that are addressing things that are going to impact your classroom. If you work in another industry, then find something that's going to impact that industry. So using digital resources, using the newspaper, using whatever resources you have at hand, I want you to analyze your chosen topic for the pros and cons, and then select that proposed bill and track its progress through the legislative session. So again, if you look under course content and scroll down, here's how you can use the Texas Legislature online website to track a bill's progress. So once you know what the bill is. Sorry, trying to move it over. You can track it right here. You can search right here, and then you can look up bills here as well. It keeps moving out of my window, so. There we go. There it is right there. Okay. Easy, easy to track a bill and then find out what's happening with it. You're going to write a paper in which you describe the relevance of the topic to your work setting, address the pros and cons, and explain the proposed legislation and its progress through the system. There's a good chance that the bills that you're following won't make it all the way through the system before this assignment is due, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, but I want you to find something that you can track through the legislature. So then what I want you to do is, if you'll go into this folder right here that's called Standards, Politics, Legislation, and Advocacy, here's what I've included for you. I've included for you links to lots of different websites that are about advocacy and education. So here's from the National Council of Teachers of English, National Council for the Social Studies, National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, National Science Teachers Association, Texas Association of School Administrators, National Association for Bilingual Education. Here's a podcast about the importance of teacher voices. There's resources from the National Education Association. Down lower, outside of the scope of this video, there's resources from the Texas State Teachers Association about advocacy. So I want you to really think about how you, as an instructional leader, can be an advocate. I want you to articulate some specific methods that can be used to advocate either for or against the proposed legislation. I would actually encourage you to then follow those steps to advocate for your beliefs. Historically, as educators, we have a tendency to not make our voices heard. So this is your chance to really make your voice heard and get others involved in that. So you have a number of weeks to work on that. So get busy with that and let me know if you have questions. In addition, if you have other links about advocacy that you would like me to include on this in this folder, please feel free to send them my way. Let me know if I can do anything to help, and I look forward to seeing you more online. Talk to you all soon.